What's up, everybody? It's Polish Pete, and this is another Just Landed. So we're here in Golden Valley, Minnesota at Omnius headquarters, and we've been getting a ton of new stuff in, and rods are starting to show up, which is exciting stuff. And one of my buddies' rods, Signature Series, just showed up here, which has got us all excited. I've actually got a chance to fish with this rod this summer, one of the rods in his Signature Series, and I'll get to that one soon because it's a pretty cool rod. This one right here is his shaky head rod. This is a 610 medium power extra fast action shaky head rod, specifically designed by Mark Zona for the guys at Lew's. Cool location on the keeper right there, so you can put your baits way back if you got a drop shot sinker. If you like to vertical fish a drop shot with a shorter rod like this, you got a cool location to hook your baits on, way in the back there. It's out of the way, none of that loop and line gets on it. It's got this G clutch locking system for the reel seat, so there's no threads. There's nowhere you're hanging on to threads on this. It's got a nice hump in the back of the reel seat there, so you can get a lot of blank contact, and the palm of your hand is on a hump there. You get lots of power and lots of leverage with your wrist like that. I like the handles on these. They're nice and short. Really cool silver rods with a black top finish all the way up. You know, just short of that stripper guide there, it turns all black and goes all the way up to blank. He's also got a 7-foot all-purpose rod. So if you're not sure what you want to do with the rod, you don't have a technique in mind, this one here will get you by doing absolutely anything. It's a 7-foot medium extra fast action rod. So you can drop shot with this thing, shaky head fish with it, throw a tube with it. You can do whatever you want to do with a spinning rod. This one will get the job done if you're looking for an all-purpose rod. He does also have a power finesse rod. This one's pretty cool here. This is a 7'4" medium power extra fast. So this one will give you the opportunity to cast a lot further, bottom contact baits. If you want to throw a drop, like I throw a drop shot a lot where I fish far away from the boat. I'm not typically smallmouth fishing with it or straight up and down on a drop shot. I'm throwing it off the edge of grass lines and out on cover, things like that. So this is a cool rod for me for that application. Throwing little swim bait heads if you want to throw a swim bait really far and wind a swim bait through the water column. Awesome rod for that. And last but not least, the one that everybody's been asking Mark Zona to do for a long time, and that is a tube cracking special. So this rod right here is designed for the technique that Mark Zona shared with the world, and he's the master of, and that's cracking a tube. If you don't know what that is, go Google it yourself and look into Mark Zona and tube cracking. You'll see that he's the guy that's kind of brought it to the forefront for the fishing industry. He's a world-class Great Lakes angler. He's obviously fished up here in Minnesota and all over the entire United States. Anywhere there's smallmouth, Mark Zona's been and he's caught them. And that crack in the tube, it's basically fishing a finesse bait like a tube that you'd normally just drag in the bottom, but using a power fishing technique with a finesse style bait. You're actually cracking that tube, using the rod to impart action on that tube and making it dart and bang around on the bottom and get a reaction bite out of fish. So that's a very unique technique that works very well for smallmouth, and there's really never been a rod designed specifically for that technique, and now Lew's has done it here with this Signature Series. All Mark Zona's rods are in stock now. Go check them out on the site and go catch them.